Well, howdy, partners! Howdy, welcome back to RayRay Awesome 9 on Twitch. But on YouTube, it'll be RayRay Space Awesome. I couldn't quite get the two synchronized. So, slight difference on Twitch. Whereas all one word, RayRay Awesome, with a 9 on the end of it. Remember that for future reference. And we should be up now. As you know, it takes a minute or so to get it up so where this is live. Okay, it does sometimes take a while for it to come up to confirm that I have a picture, and that I can keep an eye on the chat, because I will try. I don't get many people on Twitch, so therefore I tend not to look so much. So what we're doing, right? If first of all, we're dressed like this. We've done a little bit of dyeing. I've put kind of what is supposed to be olive green on the hair. Don't tell me that dye did not actually work. So I do believe sometimes it's not saving your game, which is a little bit worrying. Well, the actual green one is not there now. So it must be on me, but it doesn't look... Yeah, the bottom one is kind of green, whereas the other one is kind of a darker green, so I don't think it's showing up very well. So I just did the green bit on the skirt there. Now we're on medium armor. I cannot get the other armor until I can get thick leather. So this is the whole idea of this particular quest, is for us to go kind of a northerly direction into the dangerous areas that we've never been before. Because if we look at our map, I haven't really explored much of the map here on, and by the way, this is Xbox Series X, so it's running really well. I notice on PS4 it's really starting to lag since the update. So we're going to head in this kind of direction, because I got a feeling that the things we're looking for is around these green areas. Now I know there's the kind of gorillas around here, and I can't remember what's around here now, but that's kind of foresty. So yeah, we're going to kind of head here, eke out a few new places on the way. I got a fair amount on me, so I've got 10 of those aloe refreshment bottles. I'm just going to avoid this gigantic scorpion, because even on level 60 this guy is tough, because it's very difficult to outrun the guy. Extremely difficult, because he's very fast. So we'll kind of skirt around there, and we're rapidly going up the levels here because we're killing things a lot. And I have noticed that they do seem to jump up a lot when you take on these guys here, the rock noses. It tends to give you a nice bump up. Killing humans doesn't seem to give you quite so much. Alright, straight away we're in the action. Whoops. And straight away I arm myself with the wrong thing. Now I've got a nice weapon here, which has proven very effective against all these kind of creatures, and I can rapidly dispatch them. Like so. I got this from killing the boss spider at this location here, Skittering Crab Cavern. So when you take on a boss, you usually get some nice big prize at the end of it. And that is what it is. Right, so let's just make sure we're kind of heading north. So we're going to kind of head north. And you see, yeah, there's a few, but I would recommend taking these guys on. That could be the place I did go on the PlayStation. But again, you watch my experience bar, which is that white bar at the very top left there. And you can now do a running attack. But I find it's hard for me to sort of judge that, because it's quite a long, if I run and then do that, it's quite, sometimes you just go way past the thing you're supposed to be targeting. So if I do it now, you got to do it quite early, and then it's supposed to do, a more damage. I'm not going to bother about getting their stuff. So we're just going to go on a voyage of discovery. The one thing I am afraid of is the saber-tooths. They could be a big problem. I remember they absolutely destroyed me very quickly. So I've got to be careful of those guys. Right, we're going to oh, I thought that I'd be able to grab hold on the way down, but it was an overhanging bit. You could say I've made a slight judgment of error. So what I'm going to do is, when this update was going to be announced, it did say, oh god, here they come. Well, I think I'll avoid that now because one in one left ear, one in the right ear. So I'm just going to keep running, and obviously if you take all this stuff off, you actually run quicker. But the stamina bar now is different since we've had this update. Stamina bar now moves slowly, it doesn't go up in those kind of big chunks now. It just gradually goes up, and when you're actually running, it will not go up at all. So be wary of that it won't go up at all unless you stop running. Another one coming. Now, any of the green areas is where you're going to get lots of these lovely aloe things from. Crocodiles, well, you know, I can destroy those guys, but I kind of don't want to tangle with them guys either, because I want to save everything that I've got now for when I'm facing something much more difficult, which is what we're ultimately trying to do, is get the rhinos, because we need thick armor, and the rhinos are the guys to get it from. Now, they have rebalanced the game, and now when you're climbing a mountain with armor on, it uses a lot less stamina. Before, if you took your armor off, you could actually climb higher than if you didn't, which is kind of odd really, because you're kind of still carrying it. Does seem a bit strange to me, but there you go. What are the oddities of Conan? Right, we could go that way or we can go that way. So let's try this way. So I did say that food normally, you know, replenishes your health, but now it does, but on a very slow amount now. It kind of says sated, and then it very, very slowly goes up. So you can't use it now to heal when you're damaged, you know, as instead of potions. Now you have to use potions. So be wary of that. So that's cool. Oh, it's one of these things. I'll get it. I got this double-handed sword. So when I get surrounded by a lot of things, I can use this double-handed sword, and then we can just swipe through, you know, 2, 3 or 4 of them all at one go. So it's very good on that. You can get a nice sword. I've got a kind of selection of weapons. A nice strong weapon, which I got from the spider boss. A big one here for sweeping, you know, lots of enemies. You know, and then we'll put that away. So, but yeah, I do believe this place up here that we went past, that large place, is where that kind of bat thing is, which is a bit tricky. Well, I've had a look at the text. I'm trying to keep an eye on it today. Well, I'm going to go that way. Hopefully we'll run into some camps and destroy stuff. I've got everything I need. I have 10 on there. I have another 10 there. I have 2 spare, and then I've got 2 of these brand new concentrated ones, which I presume either does it faster or does it much more. I have a spare sword as well in case it breaks. I have some spare leather, some spare iron, and some spare steel in case any of this breaks. But I've made sure they're all pretty well near the top. Alright, plus I've just upgraded to this new axe here, where it does both the pickaxe and the hatchet. It's a 2-in-1 tool, so it means the top one now is now spare. Right, so let's go down here. I want to generally go north and make this fairly quick and try and get some rhinos so I can get the higher level gear. That is the achievement here. Because on PS4, you know, I discovered a lot of this, but not so much on here, because I got this a lot later. Oh, we have a southern aqueduct here. So hopefully we can unlock quite a few places. Now that looks kind of interesting there, doesn't it? Now this may be a little bit risky, because that looks like it could be kind of a boss thing, couldn't it? Now, sometimes, you know, it's better to duck down to get the water, otherwise you won't be able to get it. Now, that looks like this could be a real place of doom and terror here. Oh. Let's see, let's go for this one a minute. I have some anti-venom as well. See, you get a nice swing on a few here. And then now we can get like, we're getting chitin? We should be getting, I'll say, we should be getting ichor, but it's kind of doing both the things at once. Normally you would go with the pickaxe to get the ichor, but this one, because it's a 2-in-1, it does both. Weaver's Hollow, I imagine this is spiders then, so we could have a spider battle here, which would be nice, but that'll give us another good weapon. That's not a bad way to start, really. So as you can see, my health is not really going up eating the meat, so I've got loads of these little things, but if you watch, you go very, very slowly. So you cannot rely on this to, yeah, and of course as soon as you get in here, it goes pitch black and you can't see a thing. So this is what makes this particularly dodgy with these spider things, is it's very dark inside, you've got a job to see anything. But this weapon kills them remarkably fast. But we need a torch, which I didn't really want to put on, but I'll put it on the top because we're not collecting humans. And we're obviously is going to pick up a load of gossamer. So it was not a spider one, which is, you know, you got to take it slow and easy against the spider boss. And I did it with my daughter, and we kind of, we were okay. I mean, we kind of struggled a bit, especially Jess, because she was low level. But yeah, they can do that. I've got some antidote, but I'm not going to really bother to taking it. Now this guy's a bit stronger, this guy that spits. So you notice he took a bit longer to take that guy down. So I don't really want to take too much in the way of potions. I've got some fried eggs, by the way. Why don't I take that? That might do a bit better, I don't know. So I brought some fried eggs. I don't want to get too much stuff. And if it's one of those that goes down into a really big, gigantic cavern, it's going to take a long time to get through. Sorry, I'm just eating crumbs of chocolate here. So as I say, I'm well prepared. Pretty well prepared. I've got pretty much everything I need. I've got bandages. I've got better bandage, although these take a long time to heal. So what I might do is take one bandage. Although, no, that's not wasted. I may drop the chitin. But I've got a fire, just in case, but I've got 12 of those. I've got 42 of those. I've got some feral flesh, although I can see I can cook that. I've got some of this. So I've got a little bit of everything. Plus I've got anti-venom, but I'll probably not bother with that. Yeah, I've got the feeling this is the one where you've got to go down below, and so it's going to take a while. So, yeah, it's she got some kind of long sequence that you... I do believe you can kind of get out of them. I ought to go for the quick one, shouldn't I? Yeah, I ought to go for the quick... Actually, let me see if I can duck out while I'm doing this whole sequence. So, no, I can't. Okay, so you can't kind of break that sequence. I'm pretty sure we got to climb down and it goes down. Yeah, so I think I'll leave this one till another day because you got to climb all the way down there. And there's a lot of spiders. And I could get the ichor, but I've already done a spider run in the Skittering Cave. And this is the more dangerous guy. Yeah, I just have to... She does kind of get carried away a little bit there. I'll tell you what, we'll get some... Oh, that was the wrong one. I got so used to having my pickaxe at the top. And now I don't need to because... You know, this one does both. So, yeah, I don't need one. I keep thinking that's the one to go to. But yeah, this is the one that I'm thinking of where you got to go... Yeah. Oh, and that guy is really dangerous too. So much as I would love to go down there, it's awkward to get out. I think there's only one way out. That guy is like the queen thing, and she's pretty difficult. I don't think I'm at that level where I can do that. I'm purely I want to do get this thick armor really, so I can get heavy armor, so I got more of a chance against that one. Because the boss spider that I did in the Skittering Cave, he's kind of just like a giant spider, but the that one there is like a queen one or something, so it's even more difficult. And you know, he's got more, well, I don't know if he got more moves. They all tend to have a similar kind of move really, which is do their jab or attack, and then you can just go to the side, and then they do their jab and attack, you go to the side. It's kind of repetitive. There's not enough thought on the AI, unfortunately. That's my one big kind of weakness. The one big weakness on this game is, you know, things are not vastly worked out in AI wise. So we're going to kind of follow this area, but at least I'm unlocking a few locations on the way. I don't know whether having the torch out is help actually. Possibly. So I'm going to just finish off my chocolate while I'm ambling along. Pick some of these up. Well, usually where there's green area, I find this, or it's by a river. I've got a particular run I go through where I go and get a load of these things on a particular route I've got, which is, let me show you on the map. It's not going to show you on this map because it's got this pointer. But if you go along, see my base is up top of here, and I'm trying to buy these little villages, okay? So that's what makes that a nice place, plus there's a lot of iron there. Alright, so, but if you go down, and the base is up the hill from this lake here, which I think I've told you before. If you follow this coast here all the way along, get to here, all the way along this green area here, and along this little edge here, there's loads of aloe plants. So when if you do that whole run, you'll come back at about 300 aloe plants. Now these are guys I want, because if you want to reset your points on Conan, because I had to reset my points because when the new patch came out, it come out with all these new benches which give you slightly higher stats on things. So I had to reset the points, and you do that by getting, I think it's 7 lotus plants plus something else. I think it's alchemical base or something like that. And you will actually be able to get the potion that causes hallucinations, which is what resets your points. And let me see, where to go low? I can't go low because it's a waterfall. So we'll go high, and hopefully we'll pick up some new stuff on the way. Right, another spider come in. So I'll go with this one because it dispatches them quicker. It's the most powerful one. So we're going to get a ton of ichor, but no. But look, if you watch, they attack, you go to the side. Because those are quite fast, they tend to catch you a little bit. But if you goodbye. But if you come up against a big spider, he's quite slow. He's very, very slow. There's another cave here. Let's have a look at this one. What's this one called? Scuttler's Shortcut, huh? I could use a shield, of course, but yeah, you see, it kind of does that. You just duck out the side and go like that. It's kind of, they all kind of work the same way. When you're on slopes, it's very difficult to hit these things. I find that a lot in most games. When you're on a slope, you know, you're kind of out of reach a little bit. So we'll have a look at this and see if this is interesting. You know, I'm expecting lots of discoveries, but I don't want this stream to go on too long. And then I'm going to eat one piece of this meat again, just to kind of very slowly make it go up. And I'm going to hold this because this is handy. Now I noticed there is a bit of lag with pulling this shield up. So if you say doing this like that, and then you want to pull the shield, it kind of, you got to do it twice. And so things do catch you because you can't do it twice. But the trouble is, you go in here and you can't see a thing, so you've got to use a torch. That is the trouble. So you kind of can't use the shield. So I'm just going to explore this. I don't think this is a gigantic one. Gained a level. Right, it's one of these dodgy ones, which kind of do the poison thing. I wanted to smash him fairly quick. Now that I do believe is a load of crystal. Yeah, it's very slow, this weapon, I must admit. It's very, very slow. I got loads of crystal, because every time I kill somebody or whatever, I get crystal, so... Not exactly too worried about crystal, to be honest. So this could be yet another one. Could, maybe it's leading to the same place. This could be... Actually, I wonder if this is the exit to this place. Something coming? He's there, but he's not quite sure where I am. Hello? He just despawned, did he? Oh no, I hit him through the world. What's that noise? I think it's gone under the world. I think that's what's happened. I think he's following me underneath. Oh! But yeah, that's the... Yeah, I kind of don't bother to be honest. Okay, as long as it's, you know... Whoa! Yeah, see, I think he's invisible. And I just can't see him. So it could be a little bit of annoyance all the way through here. Yeah, stairs are a little bit dodgy. See, it's a little bit awkward to get them, as I say. Sorry if I repeat, but I don't know. I just do for some reason. I just can't. I don't know why. I you know, 2 minutes later, I've forgotten what I've said, so I kind of say something, thinking I haven't said it before, and I already have. So, you know, what can I say? I'm an idiot. Well, I can kind of see a bit now, which is good, because I can use that. Actually, I will like that. So you can kind of like, you know, duck the old pose here. But of course, we're all attacking at different times, so... Can't manage to duck that one. As you can see, the spit guys, they're a little bit more tricky. You vicious thing, you. Take that. I've actually got a level up. Now, one thing I am thinking of doing is I've kind of lowered some of these stats from what I had. Instead of having... Yeah, in fact, I don't know why I did that one at all. Because I'm trying to actually do this one, because it's got heavy attacks inflict damage, light attacks inflict 10 more. So I want to kind of develop this one, so I'm really going to push this beauty up. I think they ought to increase the level of this game, because I got the level 60 and I couldn't unlock the new benches, because I ran out of points. So that's a little bit tricky. Right, let's see. Let's get my weapon ready. I don't want to overdo this weapon because... So I might switch to this one a minute. Because I want to save that for, you know, any boss encounters or whatever. Oh, I think this is the same place. I think this is the cave out. So I do remember when I came here... Where am I? So you got to kind of do that. Click that. Scuttler's short... What's that? Scuttler's shortcut? And what's this? See, I've got a feeling it, but it leads to the same place. Because I don't really want to take this guy on. He's far too ambitious for my liking. So I'll try taking a bit and hope it kind of goes up a bit. But if it's this guy plus a load of spiders, we are in for terrible trouble. Because this guy is very big. Very strong, and what I could do, Have I got a skeleton key on me? I did have a skeleton key. Because I did just, if you got a skeleton key, you can just go and raid the chest at the back without actually encountering this guy. So I'm going to kind of stay in the corners, see where the chest is, keeping nice and snug and hugging the walls. See if I can see a chest. I do believe it's on the far wall somewhere. Unless it only appears when you kill him. Which of course is highly likely, isn't it? You know, I would love to take this guy on, but I'm not level 60. I'm only kind of 45. And I think this guy is way too high for me. I tried this guy on level 60 and man, I don't think I killed it then, so I don't think I can kill it now. It's going to do a lot of damage to me and probably crucify my weapons, and probably a load of other spiders will come in. I'm kind of tempted to go in and have a big whack at it and see what happens. Let's see if I inflict any kind of damage. So what I'm going to do is do a running attack. Go. Trying right. We did a bit of damage actually. So what you do is go to, when he does his thing like that, you move to the side, hit him a couple of times, then you get away and you do it again. And that's the process you've got to do for a lot of these things. I didn't go. I kind of hesitated there. So wait, go to the side, whack him. But as you see, look at the damage he has inflicted on me already. So this guy. Yeah, see what I mean? It's quite big, this guy. I'm very difficult to get out of his way. Oh, now he's done that. And I'm stuck here. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking knives. I want this guy to bleed a little bit. I can see he's got quite a reach. We've got to manage our stamina, see? So we've got to stop, go to the side and then go like that. And I did actually duck in real life there. I'll make him bleed for a bit. If you keep running, you will eventually run out of stamina. And keep away from that gas cloud, obviously. I'm going to try the shield. I want to see if I lose any health. But it's difficult to hold the shield up in time, to be honest. Yeah, he always gets you. So really, it's one hit, and then you got a drink, and he might get me during this process. So yeah, this guy's going to be very tough because he's so darn big. I want to keep it in the open area so I got some movement. Got to stick to his legs. Let him manage his stamina. Let it come back. But it's all crikey, yeah, this is another thing I found with this game is you get stuck inside the body. See, I cannot get out now. So I'm going to die here. Yeah, it's one of the big downfalls of this game is this. Which I detest, is you get stuck to the animal. The big ones like this, you get stuck to them. It seems to be fine on everything else. So, yeah, this is a big fault with this game. And really does annoy me somewhat rotten about this game is why, that when they've done a complete rebalance of the game, why have they not rebalanced that? So that we don't get stuck, because that's probably the biggest issue with this game. is on, and on rhinos as well. So, and they're the ones that I'm going for here. Is the rhino. So you see what I mean? To kill that guy, I would probably use all 20 potions, and I had to be extremely careful the whole time because the guy is so big. He's got a very long reach, whereas the kind of smaller spider, the kind of one that's a bit smaller than that, he is easy to dodge. So yeah, this is why I keep the armor on, because if I try to attempt to go back in there and pick up my armor, he would get me. Because that's another big fault with the game, is because when you die and you try to go back and get your stuff, it's very difficult to see it unless you've got a torch, okay? Plus, and this thing will keep pursuing me for, like, forever. They seem to follow you more than any other creature in this game. And yeah, what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, you gotta go back and get it, and by the time you get it, pick it up, you gotta kind of run away and give yourself enough distance to be able to put your armor on. So, you know, whereas in art, you press a button, all your armor goes back on. So, I'm pretty sure either that or it does all your weapons and things. This guy is still following me. I can't believe it. That is a very long time he's getting me there. Is he still coming? Oh, now you got the alligators. But you see what I mean? You got to wait a lot longer now for this stamina bar to go up. So I kind of lost track here because I'm actually going the wrong way here. So yeah, I shouldn't have took him on really. He's way above my level. And by the way, if you're level 60 and you try and take that on guy on, it doesn't get any easier. You take a bit less damage, but I'll tell you what, you still take huge amounts of damage. And I know I always end up with a little bit of a rant on this, but it's because stuff like that is really annoying, and that's why I love Skyrim so much, is because it's very sensible about what it does. It doesn't do this, well, if I go back out of the cave and come back in, all respawns. You know, it's kind of a silly mechanic. It's very stupid mechanic. They kind of do it so that, you know, if you kill them all, they stay there for a good 3 or 4 days. And then when you go back in, you might have like, you know, the chests that you've got there and the things where you get the money from, you know, might have more treasure in again, but they won't respawn the enemies till a few days later, you know, as you'd expect in real life. Whereas a lot of these multiplayer games, they got this respawn thing where, you know, or if you go outside the area and go back in again, bam, you know, you've got to do it all again, which kind of ruins it for me. Yeah, this area here too, this city thing. Yeah, don't go in there on not even on medium level. I find that very difficult because first of all, you're getting corrupted, so you'll need a dancer. So I don't know what you do about that. I mean, do people get a dancer and yeah, and this whole jumping off thing. You know, you're supposed to try and turn that, and time it doesn't work. So it lets you climb up, but getting down is a real problem. So it's kind of a bit point me going back to that cave because, as I say, trying to recover my stuff, I'd be killed in the process. This is why I think a lot of players do this thing where you stay with your stuff. It's far easier, saves a lot of trouble. It's kind of cheating, I know. It's so damn difficult, you know. I'm damning now, I mean, I'm really up now. But it's little things like that which kills games for me. It's stuff like that. Constant respawning. You go in a cave, come back out, you go a certain distance, turn around and go back. It's all respawned. It's kind of a stupid mechanic. And all these multiplayer seems still not a big fan of multiplayer games. If there's a multiplayer game which I can play singularly, like this one and Ark, then I will do it, because you know, it makes it tougher. It makes it a lot tougher, yes. But it's kind of stupid mechanic, you know. And I don't really want to use these potions. I'm going to go on a long trip to try and get rhinos, and I could get stuck inside those. So I'm not looking forward to that, because that can undo everything you're trying to do. You're trying to duck and get out of the way, but if you're stuck inside the thing, what can you do? I don't know, man. What can you do? Well, you can't do a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Now look, as soon as I start running, look, you see how that won't go up? So you've got to stop running for it to even fill up. So it's kind of a little bit of a change on the 2.3 update that we've got on Xbox and PS4. PS4, there is a with that at the moment, where if you get the improved carpentry bench, you cannot make the insulated wood. It doesn't come up as an option for you to do, so it's kind of broken. On Xbox, it is working. I've got the improved on that as well, and it is working okay. Now what's after me? Nothing. So I've got to keep an eye on my map, you see. And I wish they had a mini-map. I noticed on the Isle of Sipto they have a mini-map now. These guys cripple you. But I can take these guys out with 2 hits. This guy... But yeah, this is a very, very slow weapon. That's the only trouble. And so is this one. So I kind of haven't got any other weapon. I have got a very this sword. So actually, I'm going to put this sword up there, because at least I can use. You know, it's a slightly different sword. It does less damage, but it's a good kind of standby. I don't want to wear out my my things before I get to the rhino area. So, we're not far now, we've got to follow the river. So we've got to kind of go down now, which is kind of tricky. Yeah, I kind of didn't realise that some of these things are overhanging, so if you try and grab, you can't actually grab, so it kind of makes it a bit tricky, doesn't it? So I don't know how I'm going to do this. How am I going to get down there? But it's like... Okay, right, I managed it this time. But yeah, this is a very iffy doing this. That is one of the... This is the thing that does the glands, I think. You can pick up glands from them or something. So, I might take these on a minute. But again, I will use this one. Look at the old spitty guy here. Yeah, they kind of do all the same thing. Okay, got 3 now. I'm going to dispatch them as fast as I can here. So yeah, as you can see, this journey is going to use up a hell of a lot of tokens. Tokens? Did I say tokens? I meant potions. Oh, that's pretty... that's it, the volatile gland. So I don't think I'll bother doing any more of those. I think I'm going to go to this one now. Right, and then we'll just check where we're heading on the map. So I want to keep in that northerly direction. Right, this is the best way here. I think I'll just run past. So if I put it away and that, I'll be able to run faster. In fact, I might go straight up the cliff. Be easier, probably. I think some of those they do spit, which is a filthy habit, I must say. It's a filthy habit. Keep an eye on Twitch and. I hardly ever get anybody come in on Twitch. Right, I'm going to just stop a second and have a cup of tea. Hope my sound is coming out alright. I haven't checked that, actually. Yep, it's fine. But the idea is go in, find a rhino, come back out again. That was one of those. It's gonna spit. That was the spit. that was the spit. Right, I've got to watch out. The one thing I am afraid of is the saber-tooth. Now, that's what amazes me about a lot of games is they kind of have a saber-tooth or a wolf or something like that. Now on Skyrim it's about, right, you know, got a wolf, a couple of hits, bam, dead, no problem. But on this game, wolves are like vastly overpowered. Or, to quote what usually people say, it's OP. I may as well go in with what everybody else is doing. They come up with this OP thing. I'm not a big fan of shortening stuff, and unless of course it's very long. Oh, apparently, oh, this is great. We're shimmying up like that. That's fantastic. You didn't know you could do that. It makes Skyrim climbing look very bad, doesn't it? In comparison. Oh, there's kind of a big wall there. That's not hopeful, is it? But there is a gap there, so I'm thinking, go for the gap. Now they have kind of changed the temperature and things. It used to have some things will keep it warm, some things are cold. But if you look at your thing now, I don't know if it tells you here when I put it on here. No, it doesn't. But yeah, it kind of gives you a bit of hot and a bit of cold now. It's kind of, you know, they do a bit of both. And if you've got a skimpy outfit, it's just the same. Good job, but it's a good job. But yeah, we're just watching out for saber-tooth. Right, here's the guys we want, I think. Or is that a elephant thing? Oh, that's an elephant. That will probably be enough. Right, now watch these guys, they run out here. But these are the guys we're looking at for. Hello there. Wait for it. Just gonna do a run. Ready? Avoid the run. And you go in there, give him a couple of bashes, and then you get the hell out of there. Oh god, there is that guy. Well, hopefully that guy will kill it. I don't particularly want to fight him. Might get him with a bit of luck as well. But he's coming for me now. Well, I mean he would, wouldn't he? That's it, you keep knocking away at him there. Miss, mate. Right, got him. Right, okay. So with this weapon, I can actually do it on medium level, which is kind of surprising. What's up? Likes to do his little swipe, go like that, and then get out of there. And don't get too far away, because that's when he does his run. Oh, there he goes. Ah, you fell for that one, didn't you, plonker? I'm going to try to risk a couple of hits now. What's up? Got a problem? Alright, I'm staying around too long. I don't want to get caught on him. See, they kind of all got the same thing. They go lunge forward, or they do their attack, and then they stop long enough for you to go around the side. I just wish they, you know, they kind of rebalanced the game and all that kind of. Oh, forgot about that one. I don't want to get too near the other guys, but I don't too. Right, here we go. He's going to do his run. So we're doing all right. We're managing ourselves here. We're keeping away from the other one. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot that. But we're doing all right here. So yeah, it's best to stay pretty close, because so that you won't. But obviously, look out for that thing that he does. But at least this guy has got a little bit of variety to him. Which is, you know, the other guy's I'm just going to go full blast now and go for it, because he's getting near the point where he's going to die. So I'm just going to slam him until he's dead. Right. Then I'm going to sate my hunger with that. A couple of those. And then we're going to hopefully get some thick armor. Good. Oh, nice. Right, so kind of right, and we'll just let our health slowly go up. Oh, it's kind of dark now. So this is a whole exercise. So I thought this was, you know, it's going to be the other guys, but I find out this is kind of elephant country. So I might mark that as elephant country. How do I do that? I can edit the name. I'll put. How do I? Oh. Edit name. Well, how do I type it in? How do I type it in? Okay. That seems like a bit of a shortcoming there. How do I type it in? Because it's not coming up with the keyboard. I'm going to put that on there a minute. Oh, I ain't got any wood. So, I've got it so the night goes a little bit quicker, because kind of, you know, kind of gets depressing, doesn't it? So I want to know how I can do that. Hang on, how do I? It could be that I haven't selected a marker. In fact, I got a job to even see it. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna do, say, that. Right. Oh. Then edit the name, but I can't because I can't type it in. So that kind of negates that, doesn't it? Oh, don't say we had a respawn or something. I don't know what's what. It's probably somewhat respawn, probably. You know, that's why I've delayed respawn 10 times, but it doesn't work on caves. So I kind of want to head that way, but I don't want to do it because it's dark. And I can't see a tree. Oh, there's a tree there. Did you have it out and you put it away? That'd probably be enough. I don't want to go too mad on it. Man, it's dark in it. So I'll get my weapon out just in case and put the torch on. Right. Moon is going down. So elephants do, they're probably, you know, probably would have preferred the other one, to be honest. The rhino, but rhino, yeah, he's a bit tricky as well. But they all do, I say, they all do the same kind of attack, you know, they do a kind of, some people have been saying they can't notice any difference in this game. The only difference I can tell is there's a lot of new benches now. And some things have been removed from the bench and to create a new bench. So, it's kind of, but I wouldn't say the game is running any better. It does look better on Xbox Series X and probably on PS5 because it's really quite laggy on a PS4, I've noticed. So it's kind of getting light now, so I might be able to take this guy on. I'll get this guy up just in case. And we'll try another one. Although I am aware, right, he's going to run, ready? So just get out of the way of him. Come here, do a couple of blows. Hope you don't get stuck on him. Roll away. Oh no, that didn't work. Still doing, you know, ridiculous damage, which is nice. But yeah, these things can spin on a sixpence, by the way. You know, if I go here, look at that. Oof. There's no kind of long kind of, you know, gradually takes a while to turn. It's like spin on a sixpence. Everything, no matter how big it is, spins on a sixpence. It's kind of dumb, really, isn't it? So that's the kind of stuff they kind of should have sorted out. And they're getting stuck inside the creatures. I presume it happens on the others as well. Yeah, he's got a very long range on that, hasn't he? But we're kind of getting him down. And it's because I got momentum that I'm able to do it. Yeah, he kind of, whatever he faces when he's doing that thing, that's the way he kind of goes. Look, watch this guy spin on a sixpence there. Just don't run, just walk away. Try and get around the side, but it's very difficult when he can spin on a sixpence and I can. You got to kind of run, which kind of means you go past, which is kind of tricky. Now bows you could do, but I didn't do any investment in bows because it kind of, you know, I don't know, I might just go all out here. Second thoughts, I'm not. I might do blades here, just to cause a bit of bleed. That'll kind of wear him down a bit. And then we'll maybe do a swipe of this thing. It's a bit lower level, this one, but get away from that one. But this one does a fair bit of damage. The other one does 54 or something. This one does about 37, so he's got a wide arc, so I'm going to catch him. But yeah, it's a kind of dumb technique on all these creatures. Where, you know, they just do the same thing over again. They all spin on a sixpence. Please, why don't you just address that problem? I do like this game, it's just that things like that kind of mess it up a bit. Right, here we come. Now, that's probably the best time to attack actually, is because wherever he does this paw thing, he heads in the direction even though you've already gone round the side. So I'm going to go to the bigger now because I want to finish him off quick. Try to keep around this area so I don't attract no others. And I'm running out of water, so I've got to finish him off now. And quickly take a drink of water. I'll take one of those. There we go. But as you can see, and by the way, they weigh nothing. And of course, I've thrust him way over there now, which means I'm going to get a load of other puppies coming into me as well. Which is probably good. The others are just baby ones that you can pick up. Yeah, you got caught by that one there, Ray. You got caught there. Caught there, mate. Nice one, yeah. But yeah, it's just take your time. Oh, there's a rhino. Hang on, let me kind of get. Oh, yeah, kind of. Hang on. Let's kind of get into. Yeah, the rhinos are pretty fast. Don't worry about the little elephants, but I'm trying to get in an area where we're not going to attract any others. Yeah, this guy is particularly fast, this guy, so we've got two of them on the go now. But this guy's a bit easy to kill, as you can tell. But he does kind of fly about 1,000,000 miles. Let me try and finish this guy off. Oh, is this the same guy, or because he's now got a load of health back? It's a different one. Oh yeah, we can kill the other one. So yeah, we kind of walked into a pack there. Kind of not a good idea. But you see what I mean? It's a bit repetitive, isn't it, this? So I might take the hits and do this, try and get this quickly in a minute. But this is our main thing, is to just get this guy fast as possible. Get out of there. Get out of the way of that one. I'll take a potion. Just take a little while, and then just step to the side. Good technique, eh? Got a good technique. Don't get stuck in him, Ray. This one, you can kind of get away from when you're stuck. Right, we kind of got to let it go up again. Alright. Actually, let's get a shield out. See if a shield could help. Don't know why it does that big blow at the start. It kind of takes a great chunk out of it. It kind of doesn't do anything for a while after. I can't quite understand that mechanic. But now we're going to finish him off. Yeah, the other guy flew a mile and we didn't pick it up or something. Yeah, look, it's like I've got to go over there now to pick it up. It's like, why does nothing weigh anything in this game? It's kind of fun. It's very funny, in fact. It's very, very funny. But yeah, I'm pleased that I can do it alright. I think up there was where I met the old vicious tiger thing. But looks like, because when I did that on PlayStation, I did it on a lower level with not so good weapons. Because I didn't have this huge great hammer thing. Which is what's doing me proud at the moment. You know, I was always struggling against these things. But it's a lot easier now. Now what? Oh no, there's one of those things. Yeah, they got a vicious attack. But again, the same kind of principle. They do their vicious attack. So come along. He comes up. Move to the side. And, you know, it's kind of similar to all of them. I'm just going to take this guy out fast. Because I can. But yeah, they're pretty vicious, these things. Feline pelt, not bad. So we're kind of getting there. I presume rhino hide is going to turn into thick hide. At least I hope it does, otherwise this is a pointless exercise. But so I've got to try and remember that's Rhino Land. What's that there? Boundary Spillway. Sounds a bit like the guy who did those films, doesn't it? Close Encounters. Somebody's Spillway? Spielberg. Oi! Chub nose! Watch him spin on a sixpence. Missed. This guy's quite slow. I quite like that. I quite like that. Oh, hang on. We're actually out of stamina and we're stuck in him. Yeah, you see what I mean? So I'm now going to keep taking hits because I've got no stamina. Wow, I managed to get away. You see what I mean about this stuck thing? This is what makes this game hard. It's getting stuck. You know, at least the Ark have got that side right. They don't get stuck in them. As I say, you know, one learn from the other, please. Sort out all these problems. They're quite fixable. You know, they're not difficult to fix. You do it so that, you know, you can't go inside of it. It's simple. You have your hitbox. Do it so it can't get inside the hitbox. It's not rocket science. It's not vast amounts of programming. It's, you know, this object is solid. When have you seen, the only time you see anything in Skyrim, you go through anything, is when a dragon's dead, and obviously, you know, when he's dead, he could block up things. So therefore, they do it so you can go through it afterwards. But everything else has meat, has power. If you hit it, it doesn't fly up into the air 200 yards. The only time it flies up in the air 200 yards is when a giant hits you, and that's kind of what you'd expect, isn't it? Yeah, see what I mean? Now I'm stuck again. So now I've got to manage my stamina and very quickly try and finish this guy off. See what I mean? But luckily, because these guys are a bit weaker than the elephant, it's like if you hit a certain spot, it doesn't seem to fly up in the air. But it's like it doesn't matter whether it's a rabbit right up to an elephant. None of them have got weight. It's kind of, it's sorcery almost, isn't it? Is anybody coming in on my stream? Why is nobody coming in on my stream? It's exciting. Head of a boss creature. That's probably that big spider. That probably would have done that. The Abysmal Remnant, I know where that is. I'll probably go there one day. I mean... I'm just choosing my right moment. I'm just trying to finish this cold tea. Well, this is slightly warm. Not awful. Now I do need a mask to go in there. I do believe I haven't got a mask. Now you notice I'm incredibly light still. That's because all these armour apart from this one, I have the reduce weight function. It kind of drops it by about 2/3. Because this is about 9... Yeah, see this one weighs 19, okay? But if you put a reduce weight thing on it, it'd be kind of like this one and go down to 5. So I find that very, very useful in this game. So again, I'm going to take the meat. In fact, if I cook that, I'm going to cook that, because if I cook it, at least I hope I can cook it. Yeah, I should be able to cook it. Place that there. I've probably got a bit of wood somewhere, because if you cook this and bang it in, it really does refill you fairly quickly. Thank you. I always find there's a kind of a delay when you press the trigger. It's like it don't always work the first time. But this guy here will really fill you up quick. You still don't do it as quick as a potion. It's like, if you're in that, by the way, right? So say it goes in like that, and it won't, you know, it kind of bypasses that one. Kind of odd, isn't it? Nice lot of meat I got there. So I'm gonna let that go for a bit, and just have a little mosey around and see if I can see anything. I wouldn't mind that camp up there. Which direction is that? Let's kind of back that way. I want to kind of go that way. Or should I say that way? Because that looks interesting there. Doesn't it? There's water there as well coming up, so what I'll do is I'm going to grab all of this. I think I'll cook as much of this as I can. Because we're going on a nice journey and we're thoroughly enjoying ourselves. Let's eat one of those lovely things and you'll see the kind of... Does the sated thing. So as you see, very, very slow. But it's something, it saves me using all my potions. I want to keep that for the emergencies, you know, the big ones. It's got different buttons too, like right trigger, it's like right trigger when you're looking through there, but it's A when you're in there, and I always tend to do right trigger and end up doing this. So it's kind of, I like the system of just picking A, but it'd be nice. But when it comes into that menu, it kind of negates me trying to do a fist pump. Does it run out of wood? I could put that in. Why not? So I hope this turns into thick stuff. Although that probably won't. But that should turn into thick. And I've also got 80 thick. So this is the stuff I want. This is why I come here. This is why I'm here. So if this kind of gone dull all of a sudden, but you know, I've got to cook that, ready to move along. So we're kind of heading, what was it? That way, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was kind of like a lake or something in there. Won't be long. Tell you what, let's mosey forward a little bit and let that cook. Oh, look at that. A fair distance drawing in the grass, I must admit. That's a good old distance on the old Series X, because on the PlayStation it's like only a few yards ahead of me it's drawing in. I'm intrigued by what that is there. Is that a rock or is it a creature? Oh, it's just some coal. Actually, a little bit of coal would be handy. Let me add a little bit of coal. That'll probably be enough. I'm going to go bonkers on it. Now, of course, got to find the fire. Which... oh, please don't let me lose the fire. Put that away now. There it is. God, thank goodness. For a minute I almost lost it there. And then we'll pick up the fire, because this is what you can do. It's why I like this game. You can pick stuff up. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Right, let's run boldly forward. So you see how my health is now fully filled. I might go for another elephant. To get as much as I can here. I think the rhinos are easier to kill, so I think the darker rhino is the more difficult one. So I'm going to go for this guy. Try and keep within his range. And at least I hope it's, you know, it could be this guy's the tough guy. But you see what I mean? It's very much like the elephant. Well, he's obviously not too difficult. But again, you know, when you got a blow on it and he moves. So let's try this guy. Hey, are you special? What's up? Come on then. Kind of thing. Yeah, right, he's the boss one. Right, okay, well, we're dispatching him very easily here. Although again, we're stuck inside him, so now we just got to go all out on this because I can't get out because I'm stuck. So yeah, the rhinos and the other guys, you get stuck. Elephants, you don't. It's kind of a trend, isn't it? See, it's like when I'm hitting it, it feels like it's got weight, and yet when you first hit him, it's like flies up into the air with enormous grace and fertility. I'm gonna hit that. Oh, just like normal wood. Okay, we're just testing it just to see if it was solid, just to see if it gave me like another material, because it looked a little bit different than trees I've known in the wild. Right, let's go gingerly here on this lovely adventure we're going on. Yeah, I do believe when I came along here, this is where I came across a vicious tiger when I was on a lower level. And it may have been a boss one. And I got quickly dispatched. Now, just as a precaution, I'm going to lay down a bed. Now, it should be alright. But it's just a precaution. Alright, and then we'll put our potions back on the hotbar. And we'll join these two together, so when I do pick them up, they're all together. Right, and then we'll try this guy, because I've got a feeling one of these was a tough guy. But yeah, I managed to get quite far here, and then I faced this guy, wallop. It could have been an underlying one, I can't remember. It's either here or it's up there somewhere. Oi! Stripy pants! I don't know if that irritates you at all, but yeah, he's the boss one. As you can see, we're not doing much damage. So this is a guy that's completed the... Oh, we got a couple of blows on there. So, oh yeah, this guy is deadly. Okay, this guy's deadly. And look, I can't even outrun him. So I'm going to jump off here and hope to maybe lure him into the elephants. Oh no, he's staying where he is, but he may replenish his health, because that's the kind of thing they do in this game. Yeah, you need to take a tablet there, Ray. You're in severe trouble now, but yeah, this guy, and I guarantee his health is now refilled, so I just got up when I can climb. But yeah, they're more dangerous than the elephant, which is kind of odd. I find that kind of odd. I don't know about you, but I find that very odd. This guy is remarkably fast, and even though I've got ridiculous armor, and all he's got is a little bit of flesh, you know, a little bit. He's just got flesh, no armor, no nothing, and yet I do not make an impression on him. I find that a little bit crazy to me. I find that a little bit stupid. A kind of stupid concept. How animals can resist a massive weapon like that, even if you're level 60 and you've got the best armor in the game. It's still a fantastic struggle, and yet I'm covered in armor. Alright, I know it's not covering every part of my body, but still, if you're going to have something like that in there, you know, at least be careful about it. But as you can see, potions is the only way to go here, which is why you need a sack full of them now. I should have bought 50. But it's surprising how much they weigh. Really? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in now. Oh, you're gonna do. Oh, it's a boss one. All right, I forget that. Yeah, boss ones. They're kind of OP, aren't they? And I'm going to get out of here because I am also thirsty and I don't know if I can. And also, you've got a job to avoid these guys because they keep hitting you. Oh, don't be stupid. Please let me climb this. Please. Please let me. Oh. What's the point of having climbing if you can't climb? Yeah, I've got to stop running now. The stamina won't go up. Probably die falling down here. I'm trying to drink some water, but can I get away far enough? Oh good, he's been distracted. That's the trouble, you can't get him time to drink anything. He's coming! I'm running because he's a boss one. I don't particularly like a boss guy, and I got to take the hit there because I need to run. But you see what I mean? It's the same creature, but because he's got 3 skulls, he's invulnerable all of a sudden. It's like I've never worked out how that mechanic works. Hello, Mr. Angry Pants Gamer. I'm on console. I hope I haven't missed you. Yeah, this is console, and it doesn't matter whether you're on console or PC. All this stuff is identical, because I've done the same thing. I played the whole playthrough of this. Well, I wouldn't say I did the whole playthrough because I kind of got frustrated with these stupid mechanics of this game, of this sudden respawn. This is the one. This is what kills it for me. I like everything else about this game apart from this stupid respawn mechanic, and because he got 3 skulls over his head, suddenly he's like ridiculously hard to beat. Even on level 60 with the highest weapons in the game and the highest armor, you still can't make an impression on something which has just got skin. It's kind of weird. You look at Skyrim and it's got it beautifully balanced. A bear will do more damage, but it's not indestructible. It's kind of beautifully balanced. Whereas multiplayer games don't tend to be beautifully balanced. They tend to be made a certain way, so that when you move out of a certain area, they all respawn and gain all their health again as soon as you move away. It's this kind of stupid mechanic. Why I don't like multiplayer games, but I will have them. I won't bother with the bones. If it's got a single player option and it's playable, then I'll play it. But apart from that, it's kind of stupid mechanic. But I think I've got enough leather. Now, where should I go now? I'm kind of tempted to go into the Forbidden City just to go in and see how I fare just for 5 minutes. I think I ought to try that. I'm going to try it. Oh, there's a camp here. Now, camp I love. You know, going to camp, great. But this is another strange mechanic of this game where if you've got 4 blows coming on you, they're unblockable. You can't stagger them. You kind of block them. but the blocking doesn't really do anything. It doesn't knock them back. Like, say, Skyrim does. You know, it kind of knocks them back, doesn't it? And when you do this run attack that they're on about, you tend to run past them. And this guy seems to always stay out of my range because he's moving back. They make more noise when they die than when they're alive. Hello, bruv. Look, I'll do this attack. It's always kind of a lag. Look, you see what I mean? You cannot dodge their attacks when they're in midstream. You still take damage. Look, I'm not staggering them, and in the slightest here, they are just continuing with their animations. And this is the kind of dumb thing about this game, isn't it? I find it very, very stupid. So I've got to kind of do this swipe very early, otherwise I go flying past. But I can take out these kind of people now, and I just pick up the iron and the arrows, really. I've never made a single arrow yet. And I'll probably have that as well. But it's funny, you can take out camps like you know, like 9-pins. It's not a problem at all. As soon as you come up to you know, anything that's got 3 heads, bam, it's indestructible. Or it takes you about 20 minutes of slow, dull, boring routine of, you know. Right, here we go. I'm gonna get in earlier. Nobody staggers, nobody falls back. The only time you stagger is if you have a shield, like this. So the stagger then. It's got this knockback, but somebody else hits me in the meantime. Nothing happened. Oh, I think that got rid of them. And then it takes box. So I can do all this stuff quite easily, you know, and I'm not even on level 60. I mean, I was on level 60 and struggling. But I'm finding I'm doing it on medium here, on level like 45. Not exactly high level or anything like that. I've only got like the improved benches. That's all I have. And I can go through these camps like 9-pins. And as long as you delay the respawn by about 10 times, you know, so you don't come back by the time you finish them all off. You go back to the beginning and they're all start forming again. Which kind of don't make sense, does it? It's kind of a stupid mechanic. I wish multiplayer games would. You know, it's because they want they make it hard because they want you to join in with a buddy. So I mean, that whole animation there totally missed. Archers seem to be the only one that kind of suffer any kind of damage. Really? Oh yeah. Wave a torch out, that'll block. I ought to maybe go for the smaller hits, really. I'll take all that. So I can literally go through, well, most of these camps now, and on level 60 I can go through these camps like 9-pins. Because what I do is... Wow, that took a long time dying. Even though you were ripped in half there. You still had a lot to say. That's very funny, actually. Very, very funny. Right, where's the chest then? So it's just, yeah, it's just weird. You know, I find it a little bit weird, some of these things. Actually, what I should be doing is, although it's dark, and I won't do it yet. It's dark, but I should be, you know, using the knife of Set to. You know, get the hearts. So I will do that in a minute, but I kind of need a torch a minute. I'll have that. I don't mind a few worms. Oh, where's the bench? Oh, there it is. I'll have the brick, that, and that, and maybe the meat. Could come in handy. Cool, look at that. Now I could throw myself in there, of course, but I presume I die. Just seeing if there's another chest. I mean, they give you loot, but not tremendous loot. Right, let's see, where are we going? Towards the Forbidden City. Put it that way now. But yeah, if I hadn't have got momentum. Oh. That's quite a sheer drop there. If I jump into that, will I be saved? Oh, we're soon going to find out. Well, that was water, wasn't it? Wasn't I safe? So I did a bedroll by the tiger, although he's probably going to rip me in half now. I was killed by myself. Nice one. That was funny. That is very funny. Killed by myself. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's very excellent. Right, is that the cooked one? Yeah, let's eat one of those. Lovely relaxing music now, of course. Where's their body? How come my body don't show up anymore? Of course the camp will probably be respawned now, but I have delayed it 10 times, but a respawn automatically resets everything. I mean alright, it makes sense because you died and you come back. So it's kind of like you haven't done it. But why punish me for what I did earlier? They do that in Skyrim. I'm sorry, but they don't do that in Skyrim. Skyrim is brilliant. It's beautifully worked out. Why do you think it gets so much love and adoration? It's because everything in the game is beautifully balanced. Multiplayer games are not. They're very one-sided on respawning. So, Mr. Angry Pants Gamer, I like that. It's kind of how I'm turning into a kind of Angry Pants Gamer as well. I presume if it was on PC, he would have asked me. Oh, hello. What's up? So I don't know where my body is. Yeah, I think they ought to put a little bit more love into this, because this is a really good game that just needs a little bit more love, in my opinion. Because love makes the world go round. God, I wish I hadn't said that now. But it does, it does. It does help the world go round. So the fables say. Oh, go away. I'm just going to run around here because I don't want to have my health nibbled away bit by bit. Nibbly, nibbly, nibbly. Man, this guy don't want to give up, do he? I'm kind of backing myself into a corner here, so I kind of just go up here and hope you can't climb. And I'll just wallow here. You would have thought my stamina would be coming back, wouldn't you? Oh look, there's the city respawn thing. I've moved out of my area. Well, I better disappear then. Stupid multiplayer mechanic. I find that incredibly stupid, crazy, idiotic, mental, nutcase, you name it. I find that, I don't know about you, but I find that ridiculously stupid. It's just built for multiplayer. Make it tough, make it hard, make them respawn so that it needs multiple players to do it. You try and play the single player and it's like, my god, really? Why can't they do a multiplayer? Yeah, this is the third time I pressed this shield and it didn't just come up. One thing there is quite a lag on the shield coming up. It's like, yeah, it does it now, but like when I'm kind of, it's like, sometimes it takes three goes. But I like pointing out these things, you know, things that aren't very well tuned. I like to point that out. Because I feel the developer might listen in, although it's very unlikely, because I haven't got many viewers, especially on Twitch. I've got nobody. It's a sad situation. I've got a few followers, but it's not many. It's not much I can boast about. You know, YouTube I've got a lot more. And even that's not huge. But I'm not bitter about it, really. I'm not bitter. Honestly, I'm not. Although it could be just a touch. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. I want to go in here and just test myself. But first I'm going to have a... I won't use that bit. Exotic. See, I may have actually... Did I have the uncooked? Oh no, that is the cooked. I might put my other sword on there now because it's kind of daylight. Now I want to see if the temperature goes up because I remember when I came here before. Ooh, temperature shot up. Load of rock noses along here, but in the process of levelling up, I think this would be a good idea. I see if we can survive the awful heat in here. Now I don't know because the recording bar could be covering that up. But I do remember coming here before, way back in time, on a PS4. Oh, it's kind of deserted, isn't it? I mean, Breath of the Wild's got a bit of desertedness in it, but at least they've got a bit of effort into, you know, into making it interesting. And oh look, what's that over there? Oh, what's that over there? But it's like there's barely anything there. I do believe there's a dragon up here. It's kind of, it's forming a mental picture into my head. This, I swear, on an angle like this, I saw a dragon. There he is. So I'm going to test myself against this guy. Let's see. First of all, before I do that, I'm going to check I got all 10 of these. Yeah, let's see how the animations are on this. First, he could spin on a sixpence, even though it's gigantic. But the same kind of principle. Does his little jab. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, and I forgot about that. Okay, I may have to take a bit more care on this one. Oh, yeah, I do have to take a bit more care on this one. He has got a longer reach than I thought. I thought I took a thing. It was a bit tricky to get away from this guy, isn't he? Man. Oh, I'm up against a rock and a hard place. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. Run for your life. I can't. Oh man, this guy is tougher than I thought. I did actually get this guy, but yeah, he's probably replenished his health now. So yeah, I'm not going to get this guy. I remember I did get him when I was level 60. But I'm kind of thinking now, I think blocking might do it. So I'll have one more go in the interest of science. And try not to get myself into an open corner. Try and get an almighty blow on him. And then run like crazy. No, mate, didn't make any impression whatsoever there. He's walking back to his respawn point, see, that's what it is. Right, don't run. Just walk to the side. Oh. Even though I was miles out of range there. But I did get away from this guy. It's like... Yeah, it's like he's impossible to get away from. Okay, yeah, we're running. I'd rather face the hollow men inside here. Yeah, I haven't got enough potions to take that guy on. But yeah, the bigger they are, the more awkward they are to kind of escape. So I can kind of test it out, but I'll tell you what, when I'm level 60 I'll have the same problem. I'll do more damage, yeah. But you know, how is it they pick, you know, they spin on a sixpence is what I want to know. So I find that ridiculous. And 3 heads makes them suddenly, you know, massive health thing, right? It's a giant thingy here. I'm kind of thinking this. Yeah, this guy is also ridiculously hard to kill. Oh no, no, he's not. No, this guy is not normal. Cheers. Oh, this guy, I thought he was a boss guy. So it's like anybody without a free skull on this, I can just make mincemeat of him, no matter how big he is. But like, free skulls, blimey, his health's goes up 5 times, and you get stuck in him just for good measure, just really hard and really rub it in there. Right, I just want to venture boldly into here. Now I'm thinking a bed here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, let's not take any chances here, Ray. Twine. Have I got anything in the twine department? Wish there was a better way of doing this, because this menu's alright, but I've tried doing this. Oh. Yeah, it's like as soon as you move, it comes back down again. Oh, hang on. Oh man, this is... It's like you press that, and then as soon as you move, it kind of all changes, doesn't it? Oh. Right, how many? 1, 2, 3, I can't remember how many it was. 5? And then we do that one. Do that one. I don't know which is the bed one. Yeah, it's kind of this one, so you got to go down, and if press the two of them together, it goes down a bit quicker. A branch. Now, am I overheating? Is what I want to know. Man, I could do with a branch. Let's look over here. There might be a branch here. Sorry, that or a tree, I do. Not a very impressive dragon either, come to think of it, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, dragons in Skyrim are kind of way better, isn't it? I know what you're saying, but why don't you play Skyrim then? That's a fair point, actually. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. I don't know, but I kind of like parts of this game. I do kind of like it. It does have nice things in it, which I like. But it's just this respawn of the 3 heads. It's a bit like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where as soon as you put a thing above the head which is gold, it's like they're magically stronger than everything else in the game, and you can't kill it. And if you die, everything respawns. You've got to go back and do it all again, all that kind of junk. Right, okay, here comes our first skeleton. Let's see how we do a bit for old Skelly Man. Yeah, have fun trying to block this guy. Well, we're not doing too bad actually. Actually, it's not bad. That was fairly easy. Did we get anything from him? It's always the same things, isn't it? I mean, the glass. I've got plenty of that stuff, but glass, yeah, I must admit, glass is the thing I've got very little of. Now, let's see if he gives me anything. Well, actually, I don't mind putrid meat, because that could get me flowers growing quicker. Right. Another Skelly Man there. We're going to call him Skelly Man for the time being. And we're going to do a sweeping blow like this. Yeah, these are the kind of guys you can't block. They kind of got a routine, and as soon as you do it, it's like unblockable. But for the sake of science, I'm just going to keep hanging away. But you see what I mean? It's bits. You see what I mean? It's like that's the second time it took there to get the shield going. It's like, look, doing it in unison there. And I'm going to do a quick blow here, because well, at least I know that I can take these guys on, alright? I mean, the guys that glow with the weird eyes, obviously that one's going to be a little bit tougher. I don't mind putrid meat. It'd be great for my chemistry set. Don't bother with that trash. Let's venture forth. Into the island of doom here. I remember coming back doing this. Oh, look at that. I imagine that'd be tricky down there. 3 of those guys. What do you think? Do you think that's worth trying? I'm thinking that could be tricky. But I want to test myself out. So there's no way out of there, actually. You got to come down that hill. I wouldn't mind testing that out. Just to see what my capabilities are. And then hopefully I can get back out of there. If not, I'm in real trouble. So, let's drop down. Maybe that was a bad idea. And then we'll take a few of these scraps. Kind of get a little bit of the health back. So I hope you enjoy this Conan thing. Where you know, I do like to show off slight errors in the game. Oh, don't tell me I can't get out of here. Okay, well in that case, we're doomed to die. Hello, buddies! I'd love to, you know, I'd love to join you guys in merriment. Would love to knock this guy out, in fact, but he'd probably kill me before I... Oh, now I'm in trouble. And I can't refill my health. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of in trouble now. Alright, well, I've just tested the waters. This is good. I just want to test the waters. See how capable I am, and do I need heavier armor? Well, it looks like I do. So what we will do is go all the way back there again. As fast as I can. Not to pick up my body, because I don't really care about my body. I'm going to take an egg as well while I'm at it. And then we're going to avoid these if we can. Well, it's going to be, might be a bit difficult. Because they're about to come at me from all directions. And the rhinos are pretty... Oh my god. They're kind of coming from all directions here. And I'm going to be running out of stamina in a minute. Please run out of stamina, whoever's chasing me, please. It kind of sounds very close, doesn't he? What about you, but that sounds close. Let's go down here. Oh, yeah, he is close. I got enough to climb up here. There you go, not a problem. Oh, crikey. Hello. Hi, guys. Beautiful day for it, isn't it? I'm just going to go back to the Forbidden City. I want to test that out again. Why? Why would we even think of testing that out again? Well, because I'm a persistent little Greek. Bending the points here might help. Deal 50% damage to enemies affected by negative statuses. Yeah, I'm going to work this one way up. I've never done this one all the way up, so I'm going to do it all the way up. Oh god, look at this. Got a pack of thieving blims now. Let's try and avoid them. It's like barks like a little tiny dog, and yet, you know. They're quick blighters as well. That's what we say in the UK. We say blighters. Oh, this is kind of sad. No, we're kind of doing the Breath of the Wild trick where, you know, grab, that's it, get those fingernails out. No. Oh, look at that, beautifully climbed. Makes Link look like an amateur, doesn't it? Oh, that was the wrong one. Let's go back up to the Forbidden City. Yeah, that's a nice, interesting place, that one there. I'm going to head towards Forbidden City again. You know, if we see our body, we'll see our body. But I presume a lot of people do this thing where you don't drop your armour, because it's such a pain in the neck when you drop your armour and you get slaughtered before you can pick up your stuff. Spider there. They're kind of fast. think I'll get this one out this time. Bye bye. It's quite easy, wasn't it? I mean, he had one skull on his head, so I'm kind of thinking he's beatable. Hey? What's that mean? Oh, I see, it's that. Well, you take the highway, I'll take the low way. Right, let's put this out so we've got maximum running. That's it. Really put the skates on, lady. Yeah, it just needs to, you know, they're supposed to rebalance the game, blah, 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 blah. But the AI could do with a lot of love. In my opinion. You know, I mean, just to stop them spinning on a sixpence would be nice. I know that would mean you'd have to do some kind of radius that they'd have to walk around to turn round, you know, which is probably going to break your programming. I admit that. Hello? They're a bit tough, these guys. Well, yeah, look, see, these guys are kind of got, you know, they're being knocked back, which kind of gives you a chance to do something. So he's getting kind of, yeah, I don't see when you got 4 guys, I don't see anybody getting knocked back. So it looks like it's there. They want to put the AI of the skeleton into the AI of everything else. So it does take a bit of stagger. And that gives you a chance to rip them to shreds, as they say. Oh god, I just spat into the mic there. Hello? Oh, you're evil, man. Oh, you probably got a thing above your head, haven't you? And there's 3 of them, so now it becomes a little bit more tricky. So you've got to kind of weed them down, otherwise you'd never get a blow in otherwise. But you got to kind of, now you have got to get away. I didn't used to have to bother about getting away before, but you have now. Because once you get 3 people attacking, they all attack in different sequences. Nobody seems to get blocked. Yeah, you see what I mean? Everything's got that stop, go forward, stop, go forward. It's like, it don't matter where it's a human, an animal, all got the same base thing. That's what needs work on. Hey? But see, if I don't point these things out, developers won't take any notice. Although they probably won't watch me anyway, and I don't blame them. You know, and I've got 1 million viewers. So obviously, nobody's going to take any notice. But, you know, if you don't point these things out, they don't notice it and they never get on with it. But obviously some people will take notice and go, oh yeah, we'll try and get a bit more love into the game then, try and, you know, but most of the time they, you know, people like Wildcard, maybe a bit of Funcom, might ignore that and go, wow, you know, only care about money really. It's a little bit sad, isn't it, really? Don't you find, I find that a bit sad. Well, there's my tomb, so let's head towards the tomb. So that, you know, at least I can prove that I could have got back to my body. But, you know, the chance of me destroying that is pretty low, isn't it, really? I'll try and wait till that gets fully up to the top. Oh, what's that? I heard a kind of growly there. Is it just changing music? Funny how changing music can absolutely scare the lights out of you, isn't it? Right up there somewhere, wasn't it? And down into the pit. I'll see if there is a kind of down or an up way down. But it looks like once you go down, you can't come up unless you climb. Right, it's 4 of these skelly guys. They're not proving too difficult. But I find if you've got a couple, it's fairly easy. But as soon as you get more than that, they're all hitting at you at different times. So there's no way to block it. because somebody's going to hit you from the side or the front or whatever. So you're going to get caught at some point by somebody. Gain a level then. But yeah, once again that lunge forward. Very repetitive, isn't it? I suppose it's all down to timing, really, isn't it? It kind of makes me go dizzy. I hope I didn't make you go dizzy there. Right, we're honing in on it. I don't really want to eat anything, to be honest. I'm not that hungry. Let's try the exotic flesh. I thought the exotic flesh might make it go up easier. You know, well, not easier, but quicker. Let me see if there's a way down. See, it could be this down here, couldn't it? Maybe not. Oh, it's dark. I don't want to face them in the dark. So it's kind of down there. So how'd you get out of there then? Do I magically transport you outside or something? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking stay here now till night passes. Because I don't really fancy facing them during the blinding night. I admit there's a kind of overglow here. Got a torch. Hang on, let's get a torch out. Oh, my armour broke. Maybe better repair that. Yeah, it's all kind of breaking here. So let me try and repair this stuff. I've got a certain amount of stuff. Because, oh no. So at least those three won't break. Right, how am I on weight? She's putting on a bit of weight. Right, let's get the old torchy out. Put it there a minute. Looks like the only way down. But I'm kind of thinking if I go down, and you know, I'm going to be going down. Have I got a bed? Did I make a bed? Did I not put it down? I don't want the skull. Don't particularly want that, to be honest. Right, let's see. Let's do another one. Probably got no wood left. Oh, it takes so long to get to the bottom of this, doesn't it? Christ. I still need the sticks. Sticks don't appear in the desert, do they? Sorry, did I make a noise on the mic there? But I am tempted to kind of go down there, but I'm just going to wait until dawn. With very few potions. Actually, I'm going to maybe get... Although, not yet. What I might do is take away the old knocker. Pardon the expression. Let me take away the knocker a minute. And put one of those lovely potions here. I want to say I haven't actually tried this out. It might be fantastic at recovering you really fast, or it just may do more. So what I need to do is kill the two guys, so I'm just left with the one. That makes them much more manageable. And it's kind of time right now where I wish I had a bow. But I'm not going to face them at night. So I'm not going to find a branch, am I? Am I going to find a branch here? Let me just go around, press the button randomly. See if there's any kind of branch. Oh, there's a twig. That might give me a branch. It did give me a branch. Bless you. Right, I'm going to whiz down because you can do it fast. Yes! I'm going to make two. I'm going to push the boat right out here. Ah, where was it? I've missed it now. Where's the... zoom in. Click the right stick. Zoom in. Right, down there. Very accurate map, isn't it? Look at that. It's really accurate. It's fantastic. I love this map. Ark's a pale imitation of this map. Merge the two games, you have a fantastic game. put the AI of the creatures into this game and put the building and some of the other stuff into the other game, you'd have two amazing multiplayer games. The big downfall is bugs. That's where they both kind of fall down just a little bit. Right, we're going to put a fire dune. A fire. Did I say a fire? I'll put it here. And so at least we're up here in the safety of the thing. But it'll mean that when we die... Oh no, don't tell me that. Oh, please don't tell me that. And that's another thing about the mechanics of multiplayer games. They will not allow you to place it anywhere near this area. So you're kind of completely messed up here. Are you honestly telling me I can't place this anywhere? Yeah, I kind of hate this system. Right, okay. Go back to what you were doing. You were putting that on there. Okay, it's becoming daylight. Ready? Wish me luck. If all else fails, we'll go back to where the leopard or tiger or striped white tiger, I don't know what it is. And then I think that'll do for today. I've been enjoying it. At least you're getting some excitement here. I mean, you're getting a couple of deaths as well. It's always a good thing, isn't it? I'll probably slide all the way down there and damage myself thrice over. It's really sad that I can't put a bed down. I'm really upset about that. So I kind of thought you might be able to. Because I know I'm going to slide down there, and then how do I get out? I'll never know. I wonder if there is a way in there. Hang on, let me have a very, very close look at this map. Let's zoom right in like that. What a great map this is. Is there any way in there? I mean, that maybe there. I mean, there's no way into this bit. Oh, there could be stairs there. But I must admit, I couldn't see stairs. You know, maybe along this edge. See, there's like a point on this, can't I? Right, it's still not quite light enough. And I'm worried I'm going to slid down. Slid? So let's take that out. Let's put something more useful there, like that. It's just in case my weapon breaks. I've got to go in, try and get rid of the two guys, so I concentrate on the main guy. And then everything will be kind of tickety-boo-boo time. Alright, we've just got to wait for the sun to come up. It's blindingly blind here. God, textures look a bit iffy here, don't they? Yeah. It's like they make their character look fantastic, but they, yeah. Sad that. Right, what do you think? I wish the shield would be, you know, a lot quicker. Right, okay, let's gently go down here. That one's not gentle by any means. Yeah, two of them. If I had a bow, yeah, although I would never hit them from here. Could do with just a little bit more light here, couldn't I? Really? So I can't really see how steep this steepness is. I presume can you climb up these walls, can you? The trouble is, any kind of deviation from flat and you slide back off. Or boff. Can't see any way in it, can you? Nah, I can't go. What about around there? It's probably climb up, isn't it? Right, at least kind of down there is lighting up. But I'm kind of worried about this slope. I can't see how big an angle it is, because I hate to drop in there and immediately lose a gigantic string of bananas. Oh, there's also some up there as well. Oh no, it's a rock. I thought it was a man kneeling down on one. Look, kneeling down. Look, on one knee. You can't see that. I can. I can see that. It's clear as day. It's funny how the human brain solves puzzles, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go very gently down, so I don't slide. Do the old Skyrim technique. Hey? Well, if he can come up, that'd be great, because I could... Oh, crikey. Right, can I get up? Oh, God, I can't. Oh, this is kind of dumb. Hang on. I can't physically face it. Yeah, I know I should be getting this guy, and... Oh yeah, I would like this guy, to be honest. I'd like to knock him out, but I haven't got me knocker which knocks him out in one hit. So I have to get rid of him, because he's being a little bit... Don't roll! I said don't roll! Because you'll set off a chain of events. Is he seriously not going to give me anything? Oh. I don't know if I want that. That's pathetic. Oh no. It's like a water, it's like as soon as you run out of water, it's like instantly it's really hitting your stuff down. It's like, at least give us like, you know, a bit more than that. Right, I've got to take one of these now and I don't want to do it. But man, that guy was a bit tough, wasn't he? So it kind of makes me think, right, there's my body. Look, so I did get back to my body. So I'm going to try and tempt one of them. If I could take them on one at a time, I feel I'm in with a slight chance. I mean, I'm trying to thinking, what about... Oh no. I want to kind of get this guy this kind of a little bit to one side here. Yeah, that'll do with the crawling. Oh, not that. Right. I just need I want to tempt one. Excuse me? But could one of you just come this way?
Identify yourself.
Oh, it would be all three. Right, I've got to get this first guy quick. Right, get out of there, Ray. Get out of there. Oh no, don't lock on! Don't lock on! Oh my god, no, don't lock on. Oh no, run! Run! No! I can't run! Oh, jeez. Oh, that man with this thing. Oh my goodness. Wait for me stamina to come back. I gotta get these guys with the things. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they've all got those spears, which makes it blinding. You see what I mean? You can block it, but it's like you can't block all three because they're all... What? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I think that will do, and I'll make my way back because I know that is stupid. But I'll tell you what, when I'm level 60, I guarantee it'll be exactly the result. And I say that's my big bug with this game is you could be the highest level in the game, and yet it's a ridiculous struggle. Oh my goodness. No, not that one, Ray. This one and that one. Yeah, I don't use lock-on. The reason why I don't use lock-on is because it locks you to it and you can't run away. That's why I hate lock-on. I want to be free to go where I want. And not have that thing to lock me in so I can't actually run. Because it immediately, that's what it does. It stops you from running. So lock-on is shabby, unimportant and rubbish. Oh dear, did I honestly do that? Oh no. Oh my god, they're all coming. Please let me run outside the area, please. So they all... I saw one, like a, I don't know, some big creature, actually slid all the way back. You know, I kind of went to the... got to the range. Oh my goodness, all... But you see, because I'm still running, it won't refill. It's kind of strange mechanics. Yeah, rocks and water, you know, climbing up and water, best things in Conan. It's kind of a bit odd. Oh, this is kind of more my style.
What comes in the
So if I do that, yeah, see, I lose my block. That's what I think of you, gut face. Yeah, this is the stuff that needs love. It's this stuff. Because I would have liked that guy and took him back, but my knocker outer takes a long time to knock him out. I love all that. I've never made a single ball and I've never made a single arrow because I just keep looting all this stuff. I'll have... I don't know why I'm taking that, but I tend to just take the arrows and maybe take the meat, I don't know. Oh look. That's almost interesting. So I'm going to get the knocker outer out and I'm going to try and knock this, because I got a feeling this could be like a named character. Where should I put that? Put it down there. Because I would like named characters so you know I've got more spirit. Oh no. It's just one of those guys. Why is it I lose my block as soon as I get my weapon out? I can't make that right, it can't make sense. We'll have that. Oh dear, I did it again. So change buttons just because we're in this. That's cook stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have all that. Why not? Right. Now I'm just going to head home. Now, whether I can delicately slide my way down there without falling. Oh, yes. Nicely done there. Oh, this could be a problem. Is there any kind of decent way down here? Not really, is it? Jump over there. Let's get rid of this and this. Let's see if we can manipulate our way down here, craftily like. Grab all your... That's it, grab all, that's it. Oh, please. Somebody trying to munch me? Hello! Nice day, innit? Let me forge this out. Look, they've reset that. Great mechanic. What a mechanic it is. Pathetic, isn't it? That's what I think. Fingernails. Oh, it's lovely cold music. Quite like that. Right, let's head towards our home. You probably don't want to see this. I'm just going to make my way back home now, and use the spoils of this. Go away. Much as I would like it. Oh, actually, I would like his toxic puke. But look, just twice it took me to pull the shield up. That's the kind of thing it needs to look. Oh, look at the way he beautifully walked. Slid there. I can take out all the camps. Well, nearly all of them. And yet, guy with one thing above his head or whatever, and suddenly the game is ridiculously hard. So it's just a shame, isn't it, that they don't go that little extra mile. They kind of put a load of oh yeah, we'll put this in. We've got new benches, but new benches are going in. All they've done is strip out the bits on the old benches and say, right, we're not allowing that. Cross through that, and then transfer them to a new bench. So it's not a lot of effort, whereas probably AI would have been a lot of effort, wouldn't it? So it's kind of, some companies want to take the easiest route out of stuff and collect the money, and other ones want to go that extra mile, like Skyrim, like Bethesda tend to do. Although I don't like the monetization. So and really that's what makes the game, to be honest, is the detail, and that's what is sadly lacking sometimes. And we've seen it gone backwards, in my opinion, compared to how games used to be, and all the wonderful systems we had in games. They're kind of ditching all that for these simple respawn mechanics. And the only reason I think they're doing it at the moment is because we're all stuck in lockdown, and kind of playing other players is like a way of cheering us all up. So it's kind of, they're all jumping on that bandwagon at the moment, doing these cheap knockoff, not too much thought in it. Just make it nice and simple. It's a shame, that. A shame, really, isn't it? You may as well see me go back home. Here comes, Helm's Deep. It's serious hex, but it's all right. It's not developed perfectly for serious. See, look, I can't make up any stamina. And again, I pulled the shield up, nothing happened. Probably because I was still getting the thing out of my pants. Did you just say pants, Ray? I may have said pants then. Whereas anything around this kind of 10-mile area, I can kill them instantly, even on medium level. Hello? I've got a cook. Thanks. Oi! Jimbo! Crash bang wallop! Got a... I think I got a tanner or two and a fire or two. Am I taking damage, actually? Oh, ragdoll. I'll have that and that. And a bit of that and that. What was the other one? Was that it? What was that little bit flew off? Is that a head? It's a helmet and a bit of grunge there. Sorry, am I making you dizzy? Yeah, I'm making you dizzy there. Where's the other guy? Woman, lady, man, cheese sandwich. Is it up here? Right, I'm almost home now. Right, don't get too near the devil worshipping gigantic scorpion there. Yeah, he's kind of... Right, we're just going to go back into beautiful Helm's Deep. Look at that. Oh, no, there's a bit sticking out there. Yeah, don't look at that. Don't look at that, don't look at that. I must have done that by accident. Yeah, it's by Helm's Deep, and this is our lovely little market town that we did inside Helm's Deep. There's my house, beautifully kitted out, all wonderful, with a spider on the top. All lovely kitted out. And there's my daughter's sad, lovely attempts, great attempts there. Plus we've got a market square with, selling all kinds of stuff, but baskets, paintings. I'm trying to find a Wendy and a peat to go on there. But yeah, they're all kind of sitting there. This is all like spawned in, this stuff. But this bit over here, this is not spawned in. This is proper training stuff. This is stuff I've actually done myself. So the hut and this, it's the only section of this. The rest is kind of cheated in because we just want to do some building. But all this is legitimately mine and was made specifically for my imagination. That one is done. I found a dancer. I'm going to take the dancer. What about this one? This one's done. Which is, what is it? A cook 2. Yeah, that was the one. Cook 2. And what's this one? Any of these done? No, they're still blindly oblivious to the joys of love. So let's whip that in there. Keep them going a bit longer. Although I have got a fire here, I think, to make some more. That was already some made. Nicely done. Oh, was there a guy in there? There's somebody in there. Oh, it's a carpenter. Who wants a carpenter? Yeah, this guy here could do 4 at a time, which is fabulous. So I'll put 87. Yeah, I'll pre-put some in there because I'll probably go and raid the local vicinity and put some more new people in there. But yeah, for all this inside is all like I bought it myself. We spawned in, but everything beyond, all the people in there are all mine. I got them legitimately, and everything beyond this archway here, is all mine. And I've actually created these, and they're not spawned in or anything. We've got the dye one here. Let me put these bottles in. So, oh, some nice bright green. I like that one. The gas and the tar I put in another place. But yeah, I got a load of spoiled meat, which is great because I'm always running out of that stuff. Right, and there's the tinker one. That's for tinkering. Hello, where's all the stuff? It's not showing up. And then we got the casting table. Well, it's all kind of disappeared. Wow, there's a lot of things here. They all disappeared. Oh, it's a bit nippy out. Right, let's put our... yeah, you may as well watch this. Yeah. But yeah, start off at about, I don't know, 20 or was it 13 or something? So I can put some of this away. I always carry about like 16 on me just to do a little bit of repair or stuff. Anything else? Did I pick any metal up or anything exciting like that? No. What's a blacksmith? I put it in a blacksmith. That's kind of dumb. Well, I mean, I need it in a blacksmith. I actually put it in there. I think I like to keep it in there. Yeah, I did stuck a load in before I left. I'll keep that because that's to repair my weapons. Where's the ones I just picked up? There. Yeah, I usually carry about that much, just so I can do some repairs on the go. Yeah, I've got a ton of that stuff. Every time I go around my little place here, I can literally go around all 3 camps, and then go and collect the. Just drink some water a minute. There's a thing a well outside, and then I don't know. I got enough to. I'm looking for my torch. That was it. Where's my torch gone? Is it on my hotbar? Yeah, I think things are disappearing. Because I can't see my torch unless I'm blind. Am I blind? I do sometimes go blind. Yeah, I think it's magically disintegrated. And I'm also getting my water bottle disintegrate as well. So I've got the improved one. Look. So I should now have thick armor. I'm going to throw that in, but I don't think that does anything. I just want to see how much of this turns into thick armor. Well, that turns to normal. Rhino, I would like to know what that turned into. This obviously will. Right, let's see what turned into what. Oh, good. Good, so all these things here. Elephant. The feline is probably going to be, you know, normal leather. And that looks so, yeah, so good. So elephant and rhino are the ones that are turned into it, plus that. Great. So it's 45. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really happy. So finally, I'll now be able to get the 3rd level of armor, which means I can go to that place, which is, if we look on the map, and sort of zoom down here, at the very end of here, there's this kind of little place here. We go follow this river, all across this first river here, come in from our little lake here, and we're at the top. Kind of work our way all the way down. I kind of come down along here sometimes, go along here, and then you cross the river, and then go along all the way along to the end. There's a kind of biggish camp on the end, but I could, you know, I was able to get through them quite comfortably. But you've got to have heavy armor to be able to go in and go into this and take on the basilisk that's inside. And I kind of know how to kill that thing now. I kind of worked it out. When he slams down onto the, he's in kind of a pool of gaseous stuff or liquid or something. You mustn't go in it because it depletes your health. And every time he slams down on the ground, his body, that is when you go in, you do your 2 or 3 hits, then you back off, and then you hide behind the structure, so that as he spits the poison, it's okay. And then you go back in, you can't tempt him to do this slam again, and then you just keep doing that until you wear him down. So they all got the same kind of thing. So I'll kind of do that at some point. I may show you that. I think I've shown it on PS4, but I haven't shown it on here. Right, so okay, I hope you enjoyed that. That was kind of a nice little adventure all on my own. And the reason why I was so happy about getting it is the spoil stuff. It's a mountain of this stuff now. And now I know how to produce tons of this stuff. Is to whack it all in there, plus a load of this as well. And then, because I'm always running out of the fertilizer. Hang on, get out of anything kind of menu. Yeah, there we are. Now we should be able to plant it in there and get tons of the stuff. So let's plant these 6 in here. I'm always, you know, you need tons of these potions now because the obviously the other stuff doesn't work. Oh, what am I doing? I want to take that out because the you know, eating this meat now doesn't really, it just goes up very, you can't rely on that to get your health back when you're damaged. So you need a sackload now of these things. So this is why I'm producing a lot. Once you go to the improved alchemist bench, it only takes, yeah, look, all these have disappeared as well. So that's kind of odd because all these things are disappearing. So there is a problem here. So I can't make this stuff. So that's a bit odd. I'll have to get out and restart. So it looks like there is a little problem with this update where that is happening. So that's a little bit of a shame. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. And guess what, guys? I'll see you later. And I'll leave you with just a little view of our beautiful lady here, which is called Alice, I do believe. It's in fact, let's look at our stats here. So that's what I'm on at the moment. I kind of cutting these 2 really low now. In fact, I don't know why I put anything on accuracy because I don't use the bows at all. I thought I want to use strength and survival. These are the 2 I want. Mainly because it does the resources things quicker. You don't use so much water when you're drinking from the water skins. And your invulnerability to poison. So I tend not to do this one because I'm not worried about 10% because that's too small. Crippling effects, I don't know, but you can't possibly get all of these up to the top. And I'm already on level, what was it? Level 47, so I've got far to go. So I've got to use these points sparingly and put it all on strength. I want to go as far as I can on strength. And if I can go to the end of that, you know, to the 3rd one, I will. And then I'm going to spend me points at some point. But there's my stats, not fantastic. 3 points of healing every 3 seconds when I'm sated. So it's very slow. My stamina's 163, bonus grit. It says there, melee total melee damage 10. And melee damage from weapons 7. I don't kind of, I can't work that out, to be honest. If I put this on, does that make a difference? That's what I can't work out about these stats. Oh right, so without the weapon on, I see, it's showing you what your physical ability is, you know, like punching. But with the weapon, then 76. Oh, so that's a lot better, yeah. Okay, now I understand it right a little bit. My total health is 298. A bonus from vitality of that, and a passive health regeneration of nothing. But I got to get that 3rd level. And my movement is 100%. It says 100%, but I can barely move with this armor. Even though this isn't heavy armor, you watch. It's like really slow, isn't it? It's like very. I mean, I'm on medium armor. Yeah, it's kind of odd that. But if I take it off, I presume it's a lot quicker. Test this out, 'cause I want to test this stuff out. Yeah, obviously a little bit, but it's still a little bit slow, isn't it? Doesn't. I don't know. Is that better? I'm interested. This is how I work stuff out. Yeah, a lot slower. Yeah, a lot slower. So when you got a heavy armor, then your dodge is practically barely anything, barely a couple of, well, barely a foot really. So it makes it really hard to, you know, you got to be packed up to the hilt to take the blows. Really, you ain't got no options. You can't go light armor and expect to kill anything in this game. So I presume you got to do the armor flexibility thing. Where's there other boxes on here? That might be my daughter up here. She did have a load of stuff on there that she could the fire, and apparently I've just found out you can name them. So I could call this one, you know. Although that didn't do it. Where's the keyboard not working? Yeah, it's like I can't type things in either. So I can't quite work that out. Why can't I type? I told my daughter the other day it was able to do that. But maybe it's only available on PC. Anyway, I think someone's wondering. But I got now. And I've got the improved of everything. So I just got the improved. But I can't go to the next level because if you go into here, look. Alright, look, and it's disappeared again. There's no option for me to do this here. So kind of, you know, they do need to do another patch, obviously, because it's kind of disappearing after a while. Yeah, all the stuff disappearing. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And be aware there are bugs on this update on the PS4 and on here where some things are not showing up. Okay, I'll see you all next time. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. You can do a 10-second thing, Ray. Well, I think people have got bored of that by now, haven't they? Have they? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they all kind of went off it because they thought it was a bit pointless. Because while I was just rabbiting away there, I could have put it up anyway. That's a good point. You better end it then. All right, I'll end it. Bye, everyone. See you later.